Madam Judy Kibaki, the representative of the late Starehe patron Mwai Kibaki, Starehe Boys Center Director Josephat Mora, Chairman and members of the Executive Committee led by my friend David Murevi, members of the teaching fraternity, all Stareheans led by the President, the Director, Starehe Girls, Mr. Jen Soita, parents and guardians present, invited guests, colleagues that are here with me, the students, both boys and girls, good afternoon. My team knows that I tend to break rules and I don't read what they give me, and they're here. But they told me, because I know the discipline in Starehe and I have evidence and I've seen it today, they told me, boss, don't steer away from what you've told you to read. But like the bandit I am, I'll probably find a way to steer away from it, but allow me to stick to the rules. So it's my pleasure to join the Starehe Boys Center and School fraternity as you commemorate the 63rd Founders Day this year. Today we are brought together by the vision of the late Dr. Geoffrey William Griffin, who through his actions brought to life the popular belief that education is the great equalizer of our time, and it gives hope to the hopeless and creates chances for those without. And that quote is relevant to many of us seated here, but it's relevant to me as an individual, and I'll definitely mention one of the reasons. It's not every day that we get to celebrate 63 years. It's therefore extremely fulfilling to witness this moment, and it allows us to reflect, it allows us to think about the grit and greatness, and to celebrate all that you have achieved together, and aspire yet again to be better men who can contribute to the transformation of our society. Standing before you today, and I was discussing with the director, I was told 70% of the students are actually on sponsorship and support. Could be higher. When I aspired to go to Mangu High School and when I qualified to go to Mangu High School, I remember my mom, may her soul rest in peace, and my dad asking me why I needed to travel to areas that they don't know. And you can imagine nomads, and there are many of them in this place, never gone to school. And with the hope by the Catholic Church and Food for the Hungry International, I can stand in front of you today that you can be anything you wish to be. I don't think anyone gave me the benefit of doubt that one day I'll stand to speak to you as the group CEO of KCB. So thanks to those that went ahead under the Catholic Church, thanks to the many faceless donors under Food for the Hungry International, that I can stand today to tell you there's one more reason to believe. And actually, it's one of the reasons why I did not hesitate to come in to be the guest of honor today. Because it is one institution that reminds me every single day, without many of you knowing, to keep my feet on the ground. And I've had a chance to interact with many Stareheans, both when we were in high school, as well as in today's corporate world. It keeps your feet on the ground, and it's a permanent reminder. May you continue to play that role. And as I said, I've had a chance when I was in high school to come here. Maybe let me give you a reason to brag. So a number of times we bet us, both in football, across the road on the other side, and maybe in academics, other than our year. But there are a number of things that stick to my mind, right? I've never failed to see the energy, and I saw it today. That sense of belonging that I saw those days, 91 to 94, is what I saw today and what I heard from all speakers. That element of being intentional, I saw then, it is still consistent today. And that desire to be trailblazers, may those three that I've mentioned continue to inspire people who are not part of your family. My entire experience again in the university, as I said, I've interacted with the team, but most importantly, I have colleagues of mine who are here with me, who are all Australians. They always remind me a number of times, led by our own golf captain, Timothy Kuria, who works for our corporate team. Where's Timothy? Yeah, so we have a team. I don't want to mention names. Timothy tells me that, he's taught me golf. So if a bandit can learn golf, courtesy of an old boy of Starehe, it means you can also teach Chairman Moredi to play the instrument. Because clearly you've been able to do a lot more. So, Chairman, you don't get away from it, because these guys have taught us that it can be done. But most importantly, this team has committed. You can stand so that I throw you under the bus. They have committed that they will come here under the sponsorship of KCB Foundation every single year to mentor the teams. And when Jerry, you confirm that. And I'll make sure Timothy is in your balance scorecard, because you lead the team. Thank you, Timothy and team. Thank you, guys. With a rich tradition of Starehe boys, I want to assure you of KCB's commitment and support to yourselves. We have no doubt that we can play a role in you achieving your values embedded and embodied in your school motto of Natulenge Juu. Most importantly, we're better off in many instances, being empowered to rise as per your celebration, this year's celebration theme. And I'm also reminded that every single time we are because other people gave us the opportunity. Even with the Kenyan economic challenges, and we're all going to play our role, we must come through for each other. We are coming through for our communities that are affected by the ongoing growth. And my team has told me that we've sponsored 33 students in the past. Wanjeri, who leads foundation, reminds me that. They told me we will sponsor 10 every year going forward for the next 10 years. But I asked them, how did you arrive at 10? Because a year has 12 months. So Wanjeri, I'm changing it to 12. So that we don't have Cherera mathematics, you can say. You can say I've given one for every month, isn't it? You can logically explain, right? So Wanjeri, I've changed it to 12. In conclusions, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to pay glowing tribute to all men and women who have toiled so hard to make Starehe Boys Center and School what it is today. As we commemorate today, let us remember the sacrifices made by our teachers, parents, and mentors, whose contributions continue to make this school a home to many. May the values that have defined this school continue to inspire future generations that pass through your gates. On the 63rd anniversary of Starehe Boys Center and School, I would like this opportunity to express my deepest gratitude to the executive board, the management, the teaching and the non-teaching staff for their dedicated efforts in offering all-round and quality education. I must say I was challenged by the events that we've seen today. I must say, if it doesn't humble you, and director, let me say, this is the best way to spend a Saturday. I know Murethi is missing golf. I think for us as executives, in many instances, you get involved in so many things, and sometimes they're just rat races. You need events like this to bring you down to the reality and to understand what potential exists in this young generation, and therefore to recommit to support and make our own unique contribution to make Kenya a better nation for the sake of this generation and those who will come. My sincere thanks goes to parents, and I know it's been limited opportunity for them to attend. For those that will attend, and we're lucky, specific moments by the captain inviting the father to come forward to take that photo. What a pride that is, and what an opportunity that we must thank God for. There's a lot to say, but I know it's looking like it will rain and bless our event. So let me try and move and finish. To the students, and especially the candidates, I leave you with the words of Aristotle, who said, excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intentions, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. It represents the wisest choice of many alternatives. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. I wish that we will remember this as we bring this day to a close. Once again, congratulations to the Starehe Boys Center School on these very important milestones. For the candidates, go for it. Luck is where opportunity meets preparedness. That's it. You are at that intersection, and there is no one else better to deliver that success than yourself. Make your parents proud, make your teachers proud, make your school proud, and make the nation proud. Cheers to the next 63 years. Thank you, and may God bless you.